What's up, guys? Aquarium Conversations back here again with another video. I just want to do, I guess, an update and maybe talk about some future plans for all my fish tanks. This is my living room. If you haven't seen it, well, you probably have never seen my living room and probably never will because that would be weird. Anyway, 65 gallon, 30 gallon tall, water box, clear 6, top fin, something. 10 gallon, 36 gallon bow front. Over here, 29 gallon, 13 gallon holding tank or quarantine tank, whatever you want to call it. All right. So let's see. Where do I start? 65 gallon. Love this tank. Kind of disappointed because the swords that I put in the back aren't really taking off the way I thought they would. The valve that I have here isn't really taking off the way I thought it would. Everything else I love. The fish, absolutely love. I've got some fish in here that I may need to rehome, which is why I'm considering doing some changes to my fish tank. I've got 2 firemouth cichlids in here that will get relatively large, 6-7 inches. I've got an Acara back there. Not sure why he's back. I don't know if the guys are picking on him, but I'll have to address that issue. He's probably going to put on another inch and a half. He'll get nice and plump and fat. You guys know I already took out another Acara. He's in another tank. So gonna think about this tank and hopefully come up with a plan. Maybe I'll add some more plants to it. Maybe a rescape might be coming soon. We'll see. But other than that, so far so good. This is the biggest tank I have, and I absolutely love it. Filtration is great. Don't have any issues with water. Honestly, I mean, this is, I love doing water changes on this tank. Love maintaining it. Love everything about it except the plants and some of the issues with the fish. Next, and, if you guys see any mess laying around, ignore that. The maid's off. She called off sick. It's 2020. A lot of things going on right now. 30 gallon tall. This tank has been to hell and back. This was the tank a few months ago that I had ick in. Everything almost died. Everything came back to life. Everything looks great. However, I'm kind of bored with this tank. So I'm going to put an idea out there. Let me know what you guys think. What about turning this tank into a 30 gallon tall saltwater tank? That's all I'm going to say about that. Plants look great. Fish are doing well. My crebensis that are in here, I think that's a pair. So I'm super happy about that. I haven't had any babies yet. My OG honey gourami is doing awesome. Baddest fish in the tank. Pearl gourami's doing good. Got some Colombian redfin tetras that are doing awesome. Love those fishes. Other than that, I think I could do something else with the plants. Maybe put them over there. Maybe turn this tank into, like I said, a saltwater tank. We'll see what happens. This tank, you guys know. Water box aquarium is doing phenomenal. I don't, this is my most recent tank. Don't really need to say a whole lot about it. I love it. From what I've seen in the comments, a lot of you guys like it too. This tank right here, this top fin Intrigue, is garbage. I don't mean the tank. I mean, it looks like garbage. I started this tank just pretty much as kind of a grow out tank because the lighting was real good. And I kind of gotten away from it. A lot of the plants, I grew them out, and they're in other tanks. So, kind of tired of looking at it. Not sure what I want to do with it. It might go in this pile over here of some other small tanks that you might recognize. That's all I want to show you about that. But those tanks are getting out of here. So, pretty much in the long run, I don't have any plans for this tank. I'll probably, rehome the fish, use whatever plants I can out of it, and maybe get rid of it. Maybe hang on to it. We'll see. Love this tank. 36 gallon bow front. I don't know what else to say for it. other than look at it. The growth is phenomenal. Fish are doing phenomenal. Everything about this tank is working. You know, you talk about a tank that's completely balanced. I don't have any issues with this tank. No algae, no nothing. You know, all their fish are as healthy as could be. The plants, you know, look at, I mean, they're almost growing out of the tank, you know. I think about maybe trimming them back, but I don't know. I kind of like the way it looks, you know. So don't have any issues with this tank. Not changing a thing. My 29-gallon. Love this tank. However, this is one of the things I'm thinking about. How would a 40-gallon breeder look over here? Just an idea. Again, I got some things to plan out, things to think about, but that's an idea that's been starting around in my head. This 30-gallon widescreen tank, probably going to get rid of it. I've been using it as a holding tank, but I just picked up a 20-gallon tall, just in case I need to rehome or take out some of those larger cars and things like that. They'll do better in that tank. However, if you look closely, there's some new plants in here, aren't they? And down here at the bottom, you can't see them. Well, I'll keep it a secret. There's a secret fish that I've never kept before. So stay tuned for that. Love this tank. If I do put a 40-gallon tank here, I will show you where I will put the 29-gallon. Right here. The 16-gallon bow front has been one of my all-time favorite tanks. Probably taking it down. Going to keep it. I'm not getting rid of it. But I would put that 29-gallon right here. I'd move the stand, the tank, and everything to make room for that 40-gallon breeder. Let me know what you guys think about that. Keeping this tank. You see my electric blue car in there. He's doing fine, but he will get bigger. I would not feel right keeping him in this 12-gallon tank for too much longer. So that's why I'm kind of leaning towards the 40-gallon breeder. We'll see what happens. But the fish is doing awesome. I put some of that some driftwood in here. Got some tannins in the water. Kind of looks like a black water tank. Fish is doing awesome. Really, really personable. You see him jumping around. He's hungry. I'll feed him in a little bit, but absolutely love this fish. Last but not least, my 20-gallon long. Love this tank. Kind of disappointed. Thought the plants would do better. Okay. Fish are doing amazing. These Buenos Aires tetras are phenomenal. I think they would look great in a bigger tank. They've got some really considerable size. Probably need to put them in a bigger tank. I think that 40-gallon would be a nice home for them as well. But I'll end it there. Like I said, some ideas going around in my head. I plan on getting rid of some of those smaller tanks. I think that 40-gallon would be a good size, be a good addition. It would give me some additional space to keep some of these fish because they're still growing. But it would also allow me to do some new aquascapes, some new ideas. Like I said, I'm playing around with that saltwater tank idea for that 30-gallon tall. Again, these are ideas right now, but let me know what you guys think in a comment. Give me some ideas. Let me know what you would do if you're in a situation like me. I look forward to you guys' comments. I love reading them all. And as always, I will talk to you guys down the road. Stay tuned for what's coming next. Bye.